systems.
AM 1300 KGLO.
Your hometown news station, AM 1300 KGLO and KGLOAM.com, and streaming on our KGLO News Facebook page as well. As the next 3 days, we're going to be talking about the North Iowa Band Festival here on the KGLO morning program. And we start out today talking about the winner of the Klempnauer Award. And the award is named for Dan Klempnauer, a longtime volunteer and festival supporter, and it's intended to honor an unsung hero who volunteers for the festival. Well, this year's winner has been on the North Iowa Band Festival Committee for more than 27 years, and prior to that, involved in the band festival in many different ways. And this year's winner is no stranger to the studio that we're sitting in, as one of her favorite memories was in 2015 when she was able to sit in the studio and surprise her father, Tim, on the air with the Grand Marshal Award. We are talking about, of course, Amy Fleming, who we welcome back into the KGLO studios. Good morning.
Good morning, Bob. Thanks for having me.
We appreciate you taking some time out this morning and joining us. And first of all, congratulations on joining the Klempnauer Award Club. And talk about that memory of 2015 when you were in here to surprise your old man.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I was with the president and CEO of the chamber at the time, Robin Anderson. And, he thought we were just coming in to talk about the band festival and some of the entertainment lineup, I believe, that was going to be announced. And then we were able to surprise him, live on the air. And that was just really a special moment.
And well-deserved for him, obviously, because he was on the radio broadcast of the parade for a few years. And of course, you were on KIMT TV for a number of years broadcasting the parade. And just talk about after, your school days on all your involvement with the band festival.
Well, I started in the studio, to be honest. Yeah. Part-time on the radio, and then of course went on to KIMT and broadcasted the band festival for, it was not long after I started at KIMT. So I got to do that. And then just being involved in the parade and being in the first marching band at Newman Catholic, just a lot of memories that tie right back to this festival year after year.
Talk about getting involved with the band festival committee. Obviously, you've been on that committee for a number of years. And if I remember the story right, you were asked by Vance Baird, who of course was the chair of that festival for a number of years.
Yeah, he was a longtime chair, and they had entertainment one year, and it was the Jets. I don't know if you remember the Jets.
I do. Yep.
Huge fan in the fan club back in the day. One of my all-time favorite bands, and they're out of Minneapolis area, a family band. And they performed here, and I was down there, and he said, you should be on the entertainment committee. We need to get you on this festival committee, And growing up in Mason City, it was really an honor to be asked to be a part of the committee. And so that's when it all started. And I hopped on 1999, 2000, trying to really remember when that was. But and then I was on the entertainment committee, and then that led to the chair. And here we are today, 27 years later. What the heck?
And you've had a lot of good people serve on that committee through the years as well.
Yes, a lot of great people. A lot of longtime people have stayed on in roles, whether it's the parade or the king and the queen candidates. We have a lot of volunteers that make this happen year after year. I know you help with the band festival as well. And then this year we were pretty intentional about reaching out beyond who we already had and finding, who else maybe wants to be a part of the marketing committee, who wants to maybe look to see if we can add some more bands this year. So we've really got a great amount of community volunteers to make this all happen.
Well, let's stick on the committee, because some people, off and on through the years, wonder, gee, we wish we could have more high school bands. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, the number of high schools has dwindled, and with budget cuts and everything, even in some cases, the number of band programs in our schools have not been available at all because they've just been cut, or they just don't have the budget to get here, which is unfortunate, because we'd like to have every band in the world come here if possible.
Absolutely. And we do reach out all over the Midwest, quite frankly, just to invite people to come to this festival and be part of this. we are grateful and thankful. We have 9 or 10 bands this year, but yes, school consolidation, transportation, just all kinds of different things. We do offer a stipend to the bands who come and perform in the festival. And it's the 87 band festival. That's still pretty great, to have this tradition and to have bands and people still coming and making this happen year after year. But it's going to take that dedication from all of the schools in the entire area to keep this going too.
What maybe is your earliest memory of band festival?
Ooh, I feel like I walked in the parade when I was in dance with Denny School of Dance.
Sure.
I was trying to find some pictures, but I do remember walking in the parade for that. And then I was a North Iowa Fair Queen, so I got to ride in one of the convertibles.
Sure.
But I think the one that sticks out most is when we became the first marching band for Newman High School to march in the parade, because usually it was right on the corner by KIMT, and they'd do a band performance.
Right.
And our band instructor said, "No, we're gonna make this happen here at Newman." So we came in our t-shirts and our khaki shorts. We didn't have the fancy uniforms,
right.
but and so to start that tradition, I think that's pretty cool.
But we were talking about this before we went on. You played flute for most of your high school career, but you did not start on flute.
No, I started on French horn. I played the French horn for 1 year. Excuse me. I missed tryouts for band, and I was sick that day when they did tryouts. And so when I came back, the band instructor said, "Would you like to play the French horn?" And I thought, "Oh, that sounds dainty. French horn." Sure. Didn't look, we didn't have internet to look that up back then. I didn't know. So I got the thing, and it's a great instrument, but I played it for 1 year, and then I decided I should probably switch to the flute. So then I played the flute through my senior year.
And you enjoyed it, of course. And you not only marched in the parade as a student, but you've been able to watch your kids go through the parade as well. And that's obviously been a great thing for you as well.
Yeah. I think, back to memories, marching through the parade, another memory I have is it used to be in June. It wasn't this early. So when we got done marching, my junior and senior year, I had a bus waiting for me to hop on, and we were headed to Nashua to play in the softball tournament.
Right.
Yes. So that's another fun memory. My kids both were able to march for Newman in the bands, and they both played trumpet. So I have 2 trumpet players in the house. To this day, they're both, one graduates this weekend, and the other will be a sophomore at Nyack next year. But they both still pick up the trumpet and play the trumpet, or they're playing the guitar or the piano in the house. So it's fun just to have that music tradition and that they've picked up on and that they love too.
Talk a little bit more about being named the Klempnauer Award winner.
Wow, it's hard to talk about yourself in that way. You don't think about ever winning an award for just being involved in the community and doing what you love. So I am absolutely honored. When they brought me in to tell me about that, I was floored. I had no idea. So it's a really special recognition. A lot of great people in that Klempnauer Award, yourself included. So it's an honor to be recognized with this festival that means so much to North Iowa.
I got to go in twice, individual, and then the Pavilion Committee.
You're right.
The Pavilion Committee, which was a great group of. So yes, you're in a great club of people. Of course, I'm saying that, trying not to laugh too much, but no. But let's talk about. Okay, let's put your chairman of the band festival committee hat on now, because things start tomorrow night with a couple of performances downtown at that principal pavilion.
Right, and it's all free. So when you think about that too, for a festival to be mostly free, there's the food vendors and there's the carnival, of course, but for the free entertainment and everything you're getting, to do that year after year, you don't see that very often. So a big thank you to our sponsors too, who make that happen, and everyone at the chamber too. I want to give a shout out to Kelby, the festival coordinator. He's done a great job, and the entire staff at the chamber who helped put this together. But Thursday, we kick it off with the food vendors opening. The carnival gets underway. The John Adams Middle School Band will start at 6:00, and the Mason City Municipal Band 6:45. You can check that out. Again, it all starts tomorrow night.
And then what's coming up on Friday, entertainment-wise?
Okay, we've got The Mason City High School Orchestra, that'll be at 4:45 to kick things off. The Marketplace opens up at 5, and the Mason City High School Jazz Band's at 5:50, very specific there, 5:50. And BYO Brass will be the lead entertainment at 7 o'clock Friday night. And they are back. We're bringing them back. They were very popular and everybody loved them. So that'll be Friday night. So check it out. Central Park in Mason City.
Okay. And then the big day on Saturday.
Saturday, you want the full run through?
Sure.
Okay. So 8 a.m. is the Stu Neverman Memorial Run. Very popular. That kicks things off. 10 o'clock will be the parade. Weather looks pretty good, I think. A little cooler.
About 58 on the fair forecast for the parade time. So
Light
that's not...
jacket.
We were talking with your former colleague, Mr. Helmstead, earlier about, some years you get 58, some years you get 78 at parade time. You just never know what you're going to get weather-wise this time of year, right?
You never know. So we'll take it.
Yeah.
So that'll be great. Carnival opens up at 12 o'clock with the Marketplace. A lot of great food vendors this year. So come check that out. 1:45, the awards ceremony. That's where we'll hand out all the awards for the bands, the best floats, just the different honorees. I'll receive my award there.
Yeah.
I'll pass it out to myself.
There you
Maybe.
go.
I don't know. Okay. And then the Mason City dance team is at 2:30. Chris Carr, 3 o'clock. Woodson will be at 5, and 8 o'clock Gen X Jukebox. 90s theme there. Yeah.
Good lineup.
I think so. And then Sunday we do have a outdoor worship service. The carnival and food vendors are open. And then the Battle of the Bands winner will be at 1 o'clock.
Wonderful. So
it's a full lineup.
It is a good full lineup for the weekend. So anything else you want to talk about band festival wise, or getting the Klempnauer award at all? Or
I don't think so. Just thank you to the North Iowa community for supporting this, and it's just an honor.
Well deserved for you to get that award. So Amy, we appreciate you taking some time out, and hopefully everything goes smooth for band festival this weekend.
It will. Thanks, Bob.
Alrighty, thanks. Amy Fleming joining us here, talking about the North Iowa Band Festival and being the Klempnauer Award winner here on your hometown news station, AM 1300 KGLO. As it's